Today we are going to discuss solutions for DNF block worksheet. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so these are the solutions. Our first question was related to which of the following will act as a oxidizing agent. So there are four options, and we can see that um, here C is in its +4 oxidation state, and it is in lanthanoid. So it will try to reduce and form +2 oxidation state, achieve +2 oxidation state, where it is self reduction is happening. So it will act as an oxidizing agent. Question number two: which of the following lanthanoids have complete N shell? N shell, if we are trying to talk about, means what? N equals to 4. It will have four subshells: 4s, 4p, 4d, 4n. And we want them completely filled. Means electron should be completely filled for them. Okay. So out of the given elements, only two elements, Lu3 plus and Yb2 plus, will be having what? N equals to 4, or N shell completely filled. Okay. So option B is the answer here. You can watch other configuration also. Question number 3. Uh, Consider the following statements. There are few statements given. Based on that, we have to identify which statement is true and which statement is false. Okay, and based on that, we have to select the correct option. So I think 6 statements are there. First one is based on La plus 3 and Lu plus 3 do not show any color. So it is true because they don't have any unpaired electrons in their configuration. Okay. Sm plus 3, Eu plus 3, and La plus 3 are colored species. So here La plus 3 has discussed in previous option is colorless, but Sm plus 3 and Eu plus 3 has unpaired electron in their configuration. They are colorful. Okay. E forms +4 oxidation state. Yeah, it forms. It is true statement. Why? It achieves what? Noble gas configuration. C achieves noble gas configuration by losing 4 electrons. Gd and Eu forms stable +4 oxidation state. It is a false statement. Gd and Eu are known to form +2 and +3 oxidation states, stable oxidation state. Okay? The highest possible oxidation state of uranium and plutonium are +6 and +4 respectively. So it is a correct statement. Galadium has 7 unpaired electrons with 8. Okay. It is a correct statement. Question number 4. Oxidizing agent and reducing agent. We have to identify oxidizing agent and reducing agent. So C plus 4 will go in self-reduction, means it will act as an oxidizing agent, whereas Eu plus 2 will gain an electron or act as an what? Gain an lose an electron and will act as a reducing agent, and self-oxidation will achieve, or it will achieve +3 oxidation state. Okay, so option D is the answer. Question number 5. Anthanoids show higher property in comparison of lanthanoids. Okay, so anthanoids are radioactive, so it is a correct option. Possibility of higher oxidation states. So yeah, actinoids shows higher oxidation state, whereas lanthanoids show +3. Most of them show +3 oxidation state. Basic nature of hydroxide. Actinoids are more basic than lanthanoids, as they show what? Um, Higher oxidation states when relative to lanthanoids. Okay, has also has smaller size, ionic size. Next is common oxidation state for the. So answer will be all of this. All the 3 options are correct. The common oxidation state of the element for lanthanoid series is 6th number question. So answer will be +3 oxidation state. Lanthanoid series shows +3 oxidation state. Okay, question number 7. Again, there are 2 statements mentioned here. Statement 1: aqueous solution of K2Cr2O7 is preferred as primary standard in volumetric over this. So it is a true statement. Okay, as K2Cr2O7 is non-hygroscopic, whereas Na2Cr2O7 is hygroscopic in nature. Has higher solubility uh, in water than Na2. No, it is a false statement, as discussed earlier. Na2Cr2O7 is hygroscopic, whereas K2Cr2O7 is non-hygroscopic. Okay, so option C is the answer. Question number 8. When four statements are there, and we have to choose which of the following statements are correct. Uh, Reduction potential is given for +3 to +2. So Fe has stable configuration, +3 configuration will have lower reduction uh, potential. Okay. Next, then Mn. The higher oxidation state of few uh, first row of D block element gets stabilized by oxide ion. So oxide ion is a strong field ligand. So we can say, yeah, it stabilizes the higher oxidation states of D block elements. Aqueous solution of Cr2 plus can liberate hydrogen for dilute acid. Okay. The reduction potential of Cr2 plus is higher than H plus ion. Hence, Cr2 plus can be used to liberate or form H2 gas. Okay. Next is magnetic moment of V2 plus is observed between this and this. So magnetic moment depends on number of unpaired electrons. Okay, and V2 plus has 3 unpaired electrons. So its magnetic moment will be smaller than 4. So no, it is not between the range of 4.4 to 5.2. So it is a false statement. So correct answer will be option A. Means B and C are the correct statements. Then question number 9. Which halogen is known to cause the reaction given below? So there are generally we consider for these halogens F minus, Cl minus, Br minus, and I minus. Fluorine is a strong oxidizing agent, so it cannot be used to reduce what Cr2 plus 2, Cr2 plus 1. Chlorine and bromine can oxidize them Cr plus 1 back to what reaction will happen, but it will be what reversible type. So it can reoxidize Cu plus 1 into Cu plus 2. Whereas iodine can reduce Cu plus 2, Cu plus as it forms what solid during that solid compound or insoluble compound during the reaction. Cu where Cu plus 1 changes to Cu plus 2 changes to Cu plus 1. Okay. So as it is not the part of solution, we can say it is a irreversible reaction. So option A will be the only answer. Means only iodine will show such a reaction. Okay. Question number 10. Unpaired electrons magnetic moment for transition element. So mu is equals to n into n plus 2. Okay. And its unit is Bohr's magneton, Bm. So option A is the answer. Question number 11. The general electronic configuration of transition element. Option C is the answer, where the general representation is n minus 1 d zeros to 10 and uh, yes, n minus 1 d, okay, 1 to 10 and n as 1 to 2. Okay. Question number 12. Which of the following is diamagnetic? Zn plus 2 has 0 unpaired electrons. It will be what? Diamagnetic in nature. Question number 13. In interstitial compounds are formed by. Okay. So calcium is a non-transition element. So it is it is not formed by calcium. Others can form interstitial compound. Okay. Question number 14. Among the following, the colorless species are. So you have to check which has 0 unpaired electrons. Okay. So Ti plus 4 and Cu plus has zero unpaired electron. They will their compounds will be what? Iron compounds or iron will be colorless. Question number 15. Which of the following transition metals ion has definite magnetic moment? Okay, so for definite magnetic moment, n should be non-zero or mu should be non-zero. We have to check unpaired electrons. So out of the four option B, where Ti plus 3 has one unpaired electron, so it will have some magnetic moment with it. Okay. Question number 16. Which of the following group of transition metal is called coinage metals? So option A, copper, silver, gold are called coinage metals. Okay. Question number 17. Which of the following contains the maximum number of unpaired electrons? So Mn in its plus uh, contain maximum number of unpaired electrons. Plus two oxidation states have 5 unpaired electrons. Okay. So answer will be option B. Okay, question number 18. Lanthanoid contraction implies it explains us about what reduction in size. Okay, it increases the density. Mass doesn't affected by the contraction, and it doesn't implies anything regarding radioactivity. So option will be option C. Question number 19. Which of the following has plus 6 oxidation state? So you have to check the oxidation state of the different metals in this compound. So option D, where Cr has plus 6 oxidation state in the given option is the correct answer. Question number 20. CrO3 is what is its nature? So CrO3, it has plus 6 oxidation state oxide. Okay, so we know that plus 3 oxidation state of chromium is amphoteric in nature. So Cr plus 6, which is relatively what non-metallic with respect to plus 3 oxidation state, can be considered as acidic in nature. Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Okay, so it is an acidic oxide. Option A. Question number 21. Find the number of atoms ion which have exactly half filled D or F subshells. Okay, so we can see GD plus 2. When you will write the configuration, it will have what? Half filled 4F configuration. Uh, Again, you have to note that it is mentioned or, so you have to consider either half filled F or half filled D. Okay. Then second is GD plus 3. So it also has a half filled 4F. GD also has half filled 4F. Okay. Fe plus 3 has half filled 3D. Okay. Then EU plus 2 has half filled 4F. Cr chromium has half filled 3D. Okay. TB plus 4 has half filled 4F. Mn has have half filled 3D configuration. Okay. So and Cm plus 3, it doesn't have half filled F configuration. Its configuration has 6 electrons in outermost F. Okay. Out of 5F6 is the configuration. So from this, what we can say, out of the 9, only 8 has the either half filled D or F subshell. Okay. So answer is 8. Question number 22. Electronic configuration is mentioned. We have to identify the group number. Okay, so we can easily see the based on electronic configuration, we can confirm it as what it belongs to actinoid series, and its group number will be 3. Lanthanoid and actinoid are present in group number 3. Okay, so answer is 3. Question number 23. There are some elements given. We have to identify the inner transition elements. Okay, so here option B is an F block element. Option C is an F block element. Option D is an F block element, and option K is the F block element. So 4 are F block element. Others are either S, P, or D block element. So our solution is 4. Okay. Question number 24. X group number of europium, Y period number of americium, americum, okay. Z most stable oxidation state shown by uh, gadolinium, okay. So here group number will be what, 3. Period number for Y will be having value 7, and Z which is the most stable oxidation state, so it will be plus 3, and it is an lanthanoid element, okay. So sum will be what? It will be 3 plus 7 plus 3. It is 13. 13 is the answer. Question number 25. Mn plus 2. It has 5 unpaired electrons. Therefore, the nearest integer will be what? 6. Means when you place new value will be under root 35, which is close to 6. Okay. So answer is 6. Question number 26. Which of the following show colored? Color. So what you have to do? We have to just identify the species which are having what zero unpaired electrons. Okay. So based on this, the answer will be 7. Uh, Means these are having zero unpaired electron. There are colorless. Other will be colored. Okay. So Zn plus 2, Ti plus 4, and Si plus 3 has zero unpaired electrons. They will be colorless. Other will be colored. Okay. The answer is plus 7. Sorry, 7 for 26. Question number 27. How many of the following paired has equal atomic size? Okay. So here, while answering this question, you have to keep in mind two things. One is the neighbor atoms from same group may have similar size. Second, about lanthanoid contraction. Okay. So first option, zinc and copper, they do not have similar size. Similarly, zinc and nickel will not have similar size. Okay. Mn and Fe, they are of what neighbor atoms, and middle means 25 to 28 atomic number. They will have similar size. Okay. So we can consider this having similar size. Fe, cobalt, they will have similar size. Okay. A and Nb, they will have uh, similar size. W and MO. Here, this is due to transition contraction. Okay. They will have similar size. Sorry, lanthanoid contraction. They will have similar size. Ag copper, they will not have. Uh, Scandium and titanium, they will not have similar size. Okay. So you have to keep in mind 25 to 28 may show similar size. So from same group for first period. And you have to consider second one is what? Lanthanoid contraction for your answer. So you will see the pairs uh, which that is Mn, Fe cobalt, Ta, W and Mo. 4 pairs which will have similar size. Answer is question number 28. Consider the list of reagent. Few reagents are given. We have to consider which can oxidize I minus to I2. Okay. So I minus itself is a good reducing agent. Okay. Oxidizing agent that can oxidize I minus R, K2Cr2O7, KMNO4, copper, sulfate, then H2O2 is a good oxidizing agent. Okay, chlorine can oxidize it. Ozone is a good oxidizing agent. FeCl3 can oxidize it as it will go to plus 2 oxidation state. Fe will reach to plus 2. Okay, HNO3 will oxidize it. Na2S2O3 cannot oxidize it. So answer will be what? 8. Okay. Question number 29. In neutral or faintly alkaline solution, 8 moles of permanganate ions quantitatively oxidize thiosulfate to produce X moles of sulfur containing product. Okay. We have to identify the value of X. So we can easily see it is the solution is faintly alkaline. So Mn in plus 7 will go to what? Plus 4 oxidation state. Change of electrons is 3. Okay. And whereas thio, uh, sulfate ion is going toward sulfate ion, which is from +2 to +6, and total change of electrons will be 8 per molecule of thiosulfate ion. Okay, so we can easily apply what unitary method, and we can obtain answer that, yeah, 6 moles of what sulfate containing product will be formed from 8 moles of permanganate. Okay, so answer is 6. Question number 30. How many electrons satisfy n plus 1 equals to 7 for Lu? Okay, so n plus 1 should be satisfied for Lu. Now we have to check first the configuration of Lu, which has atomic number 71. Now n will be greater than L. You have to remember that. Okay, means L cannot be equal to n. So we will take first as n equals to 7. Uh, uh, and L equals to uh, 0, we will get what? 7s. Similarly, 6p, 5d, and 4f will satisfy this value. Now, 7s is blank, or it is not filled with electron for the configuration of Lu. So we will neglect it. 6p similarly is not filled with any electron for Lu. So we will neglect it. Whereas 5d and 4f has electrons in the configuration of Lu. So we can say that, yeah, there are two places where two subshells where electrons are filled. One is 4f and the other is 5d. Okay, in 4f we are filling 14 electrons. In 5d we are filling 1 electron. So total number of electrons filled are 15 electrons, which are satisfying this n plus L value equals to 7 for the configuration of Lu. Question number 31. The heavier member of lanthanoid series uh, metal react with what? N2, sulfur, and halogen. So lanthanoid series shows generally shows +3 oxidation state. So they will form what? Ln and compound with nitrogen, which atomicity will be 2. Or second with sulfur, sulfur will be in -2, Ln will be in +3, and their atomicity will be 5. Ln with will show +3, whereas halogens show -1. So its atomicity will be 4. So sum of atomicity will be 2 plus 5 plus 4 equals to 11. So answer B is the correct option. Okay. Question number 32. We have to identify based on the given reaction what will be the X, Y, and Z in this reaction. Okay. So X will be MnO2, black color. It is a black color compound. Okay. MnO2 and reacts with base in presence of oxygen, KOH. Okay. It will give what? K2MnO4, where Mn is in +6 oxidation state. Okay. Plus water. Further, from this reaction, what we can say? X is MnO2 and Y is what? K2MnO4. Okay. Question number 33. X, Y are oxide ions of chromium. Okay. X, Y, and Z. Okay. So we have to find out their oxidation state. Okay. So this is where we can see here reaction between X and Y is based on the medium, where one is acidic medium, other is basic medium. In acidic medium, K2Cr2O7 is found in will be formed, whereas in basic medium, CrO4 2 minus will be found. Okay, and both are in +6 oxidation state. Whereas Y in presence of SO2 means K2Cr2O7 2 minus in presence of SO2. So it will act as an oxidizing agent. It will convert SO2 into SO4 2 minus, and self reduction will occur. and Cr2O7 2 minus will be reduced, where chromium will reduce to +3. Okay, so oxidation state will be +3. So answer will be what? Option D, +6 +6 +3. Question number 34. Mn is added to oxalic acid. Okay. In this reaction, what happens as the reaction is carried out in oxalic KMnO4 will what it will act as an oxidizing agent. Okay, uh, or redox reaction will happen here. And it will get reduced to Mn plus 2, where Mn plus 2 will act as self catalyst for the reaction, auto catalyst, and increase the rate of the reaction. So option B will be the correct answer. Okay. Question number 35. The element from Ce to Lu, in which 4F energy level are filled, are known as, these are lanthanoid series. We are talking about lanthanoid series. They are rare earth elements also. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Question number 36. Which of the following is radioactive element? Okay, so option D, PM is the radioactive element. Remember it, it is important. Okay, question number 37. Which of the following ion is paramagnetic? Okay, so here EU2 plus is paramagnetic. It has 4F 7 configuration, or 7 electrons, unpaired electrons. Okay, so option D is the correct. 38. Which of the following do not show uh, color? Okay, uh, having 0 unpaired electrons. So option A, Lu plus 3 will have 0 unpaired electrons. Okay, its configuration will be xenon, then 4F14. Okay, so number 39. Which type of hydroxide generally formed by lanthanoid? Okay, so lanthanoid generally show +3 oxidation state. So it will form LNOH thrice. That is option A. Okay. Question number 40. Highest oxidation state of +7 is shown by which of the following octanol? Okay. So option A, NPNPU shows +7 oxidation state. Okay. They have similar or small gap between what 5F, 6D, and 7S orbitals, due to which actinide shows higher oxidation state. So these are the solutions for D and F block elements worksheet. Okay.